G'day guys, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're in Bloomridge Park, where in the previous episode we encountered a bunch of ballists out here, intent on, I would say, just rampaging and murdering a whole bunch of civilians. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to save all of them. One person did end up dying up here. And aside from that, the fist that we met, who obviously was, tadpoled, she actually tried to communicate to us, and, well, it wasn't her herself, but it was the brain itself trying to communicate to us, and it seems like the brain itself is not in league with the cultists, right? Like, it's a bit of a tangled mess here, because we've got the absolutists, right? And they're a creation of the three, leaders, if you will, one of whom we've already taken out, but then there's still Orin and Gortash, and it seems like the brain itself wants to be free of them, because they're asking us to basically kill them, which we are in the process of trying to do, obviously. But, yeah. Anyway, let's focus on the short term and what's in front of us. We still need to just explore the entire area, loot all of the corpses, obviously, because there's money to be had. Strike in Baal's name. O devotees of untimely death, it's time to skin, to flay, to make our presence felt. The terror must not wane. Those arrogant adventurers, make a bloody example of them. Tear them to gobbets. I will ensure that the hapless fists stay out of it, and if any bystanders suffer unintended maiming or death, well, that's simply more offering to Almighty Baal. Oh. Alright. I suppose because we have been killing quite a few of these ballists, I wonder if Orin is just simply hostile to us. We still have some of her objectives, though, to complete.
Who are that lot? Need to report this. Need to get reinforcements.
Well, it's a little bit late for that now, mate, because we dealt with all of them for you. So are we back where we started? I think we are, so... we probably should just take this upper path here. Some of those citizens were actually making their way a little bit closer to the action, which, you know, that was kind of annoying to see. Hopefully they're all safe. So how did these guys get in here, though?
Let's see what this does.
Let merriment abound. To life and living, compliments of stony and bony.
What's inside?
Take all of that.
Baldur, the city's founder, gazes out to sea.
And people are leaving coins for him. Well, a statue's not gonna need that. Yeah, it's this bloody dagger that managed to hit him. So annoying. Anyway, oh, where's the doggo? We did say that we would try to catch the doggo for this kid, right? Like,
I should speak up.
Good boy, Sparky! I'll sneak you some secret bacon at home.
huh. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Perhaps maybe that whole commotion has caused him to return. Because I didn't actually attempt to catch the dog. This is where we came in, right?
They're thinking about.
Did we go all the way here? Yes, I think we did, and then we explored all of that. And we have been through all of this, if I'm not mistaken, unless... hang on.
They didn't bring much with them.
I'm not sure about down here. Oh, yes, we have. Okay. This is, the Mind Flayer Hunter's house, right? Goldbraith. Wish me luck, old man. Uncle, you may have retired from the fists, but your influence lives on. Today, your favorite nephew finally got his long overdue promotion to Gauntlet. Meet me this evening at the Singing Lute, and we'll hoist a few in celebration while we watch the sun go down beyond the sea tower. And don't worry, old man. I'll make sure you get home before your bedtime. Baldur. Alright. Well, with all of that over, I think it's time for us to just check out what's going on here with Helsik. This is the upper area of the wall, right? Can we proceed further that way? Possibly. Let me just get closer to it. I'm just trying to remember how to get up onto the wall now. We did that a while ago. Might actually be just in here, right?
Hands down. It's quicker.
Okay, not too much going on here, but perhaps maybe something upstairs. Oh.
This is the palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She's a drone under some magical charm.
I am inspecting the security on your master's orders.
Of course. Whatever the master desires.
I didn't even...
Enter freely. And of your own will.
I didn't even use a bonus there. I shouldn't have done that, to be honest. That was a bit reckless of me. This giant rat.
Another guest. Yes, yes. More bones to chew, more bodies to nibble.
Okay, well that's a good sign. What's going on with these guys? Charmed. Okay.
Slim pickings up here, but safe. No one grabbing, no one biting.
Where are people biting rats?
In the guts of the palace. Hungry mouths down there.
Guess that's where we need to go. So I suppose this is maybe one of the...
Another visitor? Staying long?
The others are.
What others? Who are these visitors?
Guests. Came for a party. Never left though. Dunno what happened to them. Don't wanna know. But I'm sure you're different. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm sure we will be. After a few scrapes and whatnot, obviously. So this basically leads into Cazador's place. Let's not worry about that. Let's backtrack. I wasn't expecting this to be another entrance to it. And as I said, we do want to have a chat with this Helsik, so that's what we should do.
So that's progress.
Probably don't even need to dilly-dally with all of that. I can just portal my way back down here. Come to think of it, I haven't exactly been into the Forge of the Nine, have I? I've spoken to Damon every single time, but not actually stepped in, so it might not be a bad idea to do that. Do these say, these guys say anything about the fist, or sorry, the watchers having been dismantled?
I've never seen a steel watcher this messed up. Have you? Wonder what happened to it.
Come to go get the busted steel watcher too? I feel kinda sorry for it.
Okay. So let's go to the Forge of the Nine first and have a look there. I'm pretty sure we have seen everything at the graveyard, right? And there's the matter of this very, very, very expensive piece of armor that Damon has for sale.
Blade at the ready.
With no one for us to actually put it on.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
So, armor of persistence, boots of persistence, and I think there are gauntlets as well, or... No, it's just these two, I think. Oh no, here. Legacy of the Masters. Yeah, I feel like... would it be pointless for us to buy it now and not have Lae'zel to wear it? Or can I give it to someone like Shadowheart? I don't know. Unwanted masterwork scale mail. I think everything else is kind of neither here nor there. Since we're here, guys, why not? Let's get this over and done with. I want to buy this stuff because we've kept saying that we will. And it'll give me a good opportunity to, you know, trade some of this stuff for, you know, things we don't want. Like, we've got plenty more of this armor sitting around now, just clogging up the inventory. So we should be able to make a bit of cash back, you would hope. So we'll have everyone sort of pick up a little bit at a time. Can't really carry too much, can he? There we go.
Let's get going.
Blue. Blue's got quite a few bits and pieces already. Another part of Dribbles. Am I keeping all of the parts of Dribbles somewhere? Yes, right here. Yeah, let me load Blue up a little bit more. Yeah, that should be fine. Jahira, you can carry quite a bit as well. Okay, I think that's it.
The pride of the gate.
And do we need money? Possibly. How much are we gonna need to spend? I think it's roughly going to be about 15k. I think that might be enough. Okay, let's head back out. Let's buy all of this, but I think I'm gonna need your help, guys, with just a reminder on when we do get Lae'zel back. And just making sure that, you know, we don't forget to actually put that piece of armor or the armor set on. Otherwise, if you've got other suggestions on who I could put it on,
of course,
I'll be open to those suggestions as well. But yeah, let's try to sell stuff. He's got a little bit of cash as well. I don't know if we'll be able to actually dip into the cash, but... I don't know what to do with Infernal Iron, actually. Is that something we should be keeping? Or if we should just be selling that off? Yeah, I think that looks good. And a bit more here. So... let's grab the stuff that we want to buy. Yeah. Definitely not getting into any of his gold. I mean, we could always come back to him and, you know, trade with him some more for some of the other items that we've got back at base. But that's okay, I won't, like, bother with that right away. Yeah, okay, so 8,000, 9,000 gold on our part. Okay, good. So, let's back out, and I'm just going to very quickly throw these into camp, and we'll deal with them whenever Lae'zel is back. I'm speaking as if we are actually going to get her back. I mean, I assume there's a possibility that we could lose her completely. Diabolic Forge.
Diabolic Forge.
Yes, that is what it is. Diabolic Forge. So apparently we're not supposed to go through the front door here. Basement key. It doesn't say that we're not allowed to take it.
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? Ah, a man can dream.
Budge off, you're blocking my view.
I'm not entirely sure what they're looking at.
Not my type. He's not been near a razor in months.
Maybe they're sort of just like taking a look at passerbys. Okay. let's have a look. We'll do a quick save before we open the door, though. I don't see anywhere to get up into the ground floor from here. Unless there's a secret door somewhere.
Always room for more.
Oh, hang on. There's something back here. Unwanted masterwork gauntlets. Attack +1. Strength saving throws +1. Okay. I mean, good for maybe a brawler or something like that. Unwanted masterwork greaves. Are these part of the set that we found just before with Damon? The unwanted, like, chess piece or whatever it was called. There nothing back here? Maybe there's nothing back here. Oh, hang on. No. We do have something here. This is interactable. I think Will's up.
Where am I needed? Checking things out.
What do we have here?
No one's stopped me yet.
On weapon coatings. Group of adventurers approached me, their grind docile and earnest, and they needed my knowledge in alchemy to help them differentiate between weapon coatings. They claimed to be giant hunters. Taking pity on these well-meaning morons, I explained the section of the page has been ruined beyond salvage, annotated in the margin. Someone has thoughtfully made the following note. Poisons. Poison the target and sometimes inflict an additional condition. Toxins. Deal damage over time. Oils. These inflict conditions and can harm creatures that are immune to poisons and toxins. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. 3 good twists is all it takes to grind a magpie into flakes. That felt good. I've really come to loathe that bastardly rhyme of mine. I'll leave it untouched in previous chapters, but from now on, I'm having a bit of fun with it. Yeah, it's interesting that we're still finding all of these books from that alchemist, that very famous alchemist, considering we found sort of his last entry, his last book, which, you know, was kind of sad, I guess, how things ended for him. The enigmatic art of hemomancy. The enigmatic art of hemomancy unveils a proprietary and revolutionary method of blood processing for the precise drawing of the intricate magical symbols used in rituals. Delve into the secrets of this groundbreaking fusion of magic and medicine as it unveils a new era of precision and power in spellcasting. Within the pages of this meticulously crafted tome, you will discover a step-by-step guide to harnessing the latent magical potential within blood, from the selection of ideal blood specimens to intricate processing techniques. This book offers detailed instructions and diagrams, making the complex art of Pemomancy accessible to practitioners of all levels.
Imitation horns, but barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Arcana check there. I don't know who would have the best Arcana here.
Impressive horns, though surely forgeries. Still, fine craftsmanship all the same.
Interesting. These horns look almost real.
Torn from the skull of a war devil. There is no faking that.
War devil.
A faint scent of blood clings to the alchemical apparatus. What grim purpose did it once serve?
Bet I can crack that open.
Wherever we go,
Getting nervous about our thieves' tools.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Got 2 left. Yes, please. We'll take all of that. Actually, I might actually have a few things we could send to camp here. Not all of that. Maybe all of this. Should help with the weight issue that we're having. Yeah, looks good.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Ooh, what's going on here?
Don't give me trouble now.
Infernal marble. What on earth? And it has an orange outline as well, so maybe it's a quest item?
Might not be the time. That's not going to work.
Oh. Maybe that opens the hatch? Yeah, possibly.
That's curious.
Scratch! God damn it. Where are we? This is the House of Hope, right? I mean, Helsik is right here. Let's just go back.
Tempers are rising. It's clear
Whoops.
not everything you find is at your disposal.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
Moving ahead.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, this place is pretty empty. Hang on. Is this not the... Yeah, okay. Cazador's palace is right there. Okay, we may as well have a chat with Helsik now. Before I do, I will have a look at this entire area. Well, apparently I can't really rummage through any of the books. The Hells Unleashed. 9 steps to his infernal throne. This chapter lists each of the Hells' layers, their rulers. Yeah, I think we've seen this.
Something over there.
Monster's skull.
Everything. This head's a long way from home. Belongs to one of the Fugue Plains death devils. Only a true Diabolist would have such an infernal collection.
Tableau of Ibex and Rose.
That might be worth a look.
This artwork is more foul than fine. It fills you with an uncanny sense of dread.
The horns of a real war devil. Bet they were a pain to acquire.
Isn't that the same thing as what we saw down below? Diabolic tales collected by Reshnag and Inattentive, Impish Archivist. Entry 18, Smiler the Defiler. If your wanders through Avernus seem to become an awful lot more scenic, luscious woods, big bushes, and the like, you may have wandered into a wily trap set by a creature named Smiler. None of us hellfolk know exactly what he is, where he's from, or how he got here, but he's a nasty piece of work. Well, he's called the Defiler, ain't he? He's not just nasty, plenty of folk are nasty here, but he's weird, something's not right. Book continues in a similarly unenlightening fashion.
Something over there.
Never seen a gem like this. Bet it's a fake.
I mean, she doesn't seem to mind if we tried to open it, though. Oh, okay, lockpicking impossible. Sure, alright. Can we go upstairs? Let's have a chat with her first, though.
Management is not responsible for missing body parts, enslaved loved ones, trapped souls, or ancient world-destroying curses.
Fair. I think that's fair.
Very well.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee.
Did you help Lord Gortash retrieve some hellish curio by chance?
You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that.
Let's take a look at what she has to trade first, though. Before we start making enemies of her. Oh, do we even have cash to buy some of this stuff? I suppose we do. Cloak of the Weave. Arcane enchantments. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Absorb elements. Yeah, we've seen absorb elements before. this could be a good robe to grab. Or, cloak, rather. Shapeshifter hat. Nature's Embrace. Increase your wild shape charge by 1. This additional charge is restored upon taking a long rest. So, the reason why I'm not really that interested in this, it is cheap though, but we don't really use a wild charge very much, do we? So, it doesn't seem as interesting. Hellbeard Halberd. Okay. Spell-seeking gloves. Seeking spell. When you make a spell attack roll, you can spend a sorcery point to gain advantage. This costs 1 sorcery point per spell slot level. Cantrips cost 1 sorcery point. Sorcery point? I'm a bit lost on that. Have we seen sorcery points before? Why do I feel like this is the first time I've heard of sorcery points? Hang on. A sorcery point. Replenishable resource. Sorcery points are an important facet of sorcerer's power. They can be spent to augment spells or access higher level spell slots. Is this something that is perhaps part of a different like subclass that we've not looked at? Possibly. Spend a sorcery point to gain advantage. Augment spells. Access higher level spell slots. I mean, sounds pretty powerful. But I don't know if it's entirely necessary. Gemini Glove. I mean, I'm just thinking about the way this could be used, but like if you had a level 5 spell and you wanted to make it into a level 6, right, you could potentially do stuff like that. I don't know if there is such a thing as a level 7 spell. Gemini Gloves. Adroit Caster. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. Oh, okay. So you could essentially cast your cantrip twice. It doesn't say it's limited to like once per short rest or long rest. Are we saying that you would be able to just cast cantrips twice? It sounds like it. In which case, this sounds like a good thing to pick up. Well, I know we're not getting the best discount here, but let's buy stuff in case things go south. We've got the cash on us anyway. It's not like that cash is really doing anything else. Gibbous of the Worshipful Servant. Lickpiddle's alertness. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to their charisma modifier. Yeah, could be good for will, for instance, but probably not better than the current hat that he's wearing. Advantage on concentration saving throws. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Caitiff Staff. +1 to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Caitiff's Restoration. Up to what level? Replenish expended Warlock spell slots. Okay. Yeah, probably not for us though. I don't know about the Shapeshifter hat. think I could just buy it for the sake of having it, just in case. Probably all of this would be good. I don't have anything to sell. So we're gonna have to spend some cash. Elixir of the Colossus. Arsonist's oil. I like hyena ears. Yep. I think I'll take that. Purple worm gullet. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Remedial potions. Take that. Pegasus feather, sure. I think that's all I want. So let's do it. Spending left, right, and center here. But at least we have, like, better things to hopefully try and look at. Again, don't really know if any of this will be decent, but, you know, imagining being able to cast cantrips a couple of times every single time with the likes of Gale, for instance, right? Like, where his cantrips are very powerful. That would be very, very useful for us. I happened upon some of his correspondence that mentioned you had dealings with him.
Truly? That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
Toss a coin. It's customary for any salesperson to offer a free sample. Ooh, could have failed that.
The first hit's free, eh? Oh, fine. I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash.
I don't know if we should reveal that Raphael is behind it. What business did Gortash have in the hells?
My word, this is embarrassing. Perhaps I should have explained our terms better. You asked what I did for Lord Gortash. You paid the fee, and I answered you. Our pact is complete. Would you like to make another transaction?
How much to sell me everything, or to tell me everything about your dealings with Gortash?
You are just no fun. Adjusting for inflation, the appreciable value of knowledge, Lord Mammon's tithes. Aha! There we are.
Hmm. 5,000 gold. That's a lot of money. I'm not paying that.
Then to piecemeal information we return. You wish for more knowledge? Make me an offer.
I wonder if we toss a coin to her, whether or not she would just, like, be pissed off and we would have to fight her.
It's not fair, Garrett. Why was it you?
Let's come back.
I could remind you that you sought me, not vice versa. But why would I? I shall leave you in your blissful ignorance.
Just trying to see the relevant quest line here. Free Orpheus. Diabolist named Hellsick, who can apparently open a portal to the Hells. We should look for this Diabolist in a shop called the Devil's Fee. Chains in the Astral Prism is the Orphic Hammer. It's in Raphael's possession, so tracking down his lavish abode in the Hells, House of Hope may be our best bet. Sorry, I'm getting things mixed up. House of Hope is where Raphael resides, so I can't remember what the name of Cazador's place is then. I mean, we could pay like 100 gold for each question and see if we find a way to ask the right questions to get the information that we're looking for. Or are we simply trying to convince this person to open a portal for us into the Hells to try and get to Raphael's House of Hope?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Ooh. Oh, stop, guys. God damn it. God damn it. Oh. Alright. We so walked into that. What the hell is going on up here?
Can't risk being in open view.
Nope. I keep hearing someone say something.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Can I lockpick from this position?
Can't keep up with me.
It's this thing. She hasn't, like, come up here to investigate or anything, so that's at least a benefit for us. Okay. Something we need to combine here.
One's grave with a bouquet.
I wonder if this is the thing that's hidden in here. This display case. But then we kind of need a key for it.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Free for the taking.
Those are the things that we want. Yeah.
Surely no one will notice. If everyone else minds their business.
Yeah, I do need to remember that...
Thief's been picking pockets near here. This would be a good moment to explain yourself.
Oh, she discovers very, very quickly. Do I look like the sort of to go reaching into other people's pockets? It wasn't me.
You may have talked your way out of this one, but there will be no repeat performance.
Okay, let's leave. As far as I remember, what we need to do is... Oh, let's go. I just don't want to get too close to her, because as far as I know, you kind of need to leave the area. And just not be around for a while to remove any suspicion. I need to steal the other key, though. But let's just take a look here. What is this? Grimoire bound in imp skin. Let's have a read. Infernal transposition ritual. Layer Avernus. Blood circle configuration. Place that which has no eyes, but use to see at the western point of the circle. 2 spaces lie opposite that point. Upon the left, place what is cut but cannot bleed. To the right, that which smells but cannot sniff. Beside the dead remains, the aspect of the Avarist Lord sits clockwise so. Then the circle's center shall receive the internal marvel of infernal marble. I mean, we've got the infernal marble, right? Finally, and I mean no disrespect, go to hell. Legal notice, the owner of this grimoire asserts that it is for scholarly and recreational purposes only, as a mere dealer in antiques. I believe in the very existence of infernal transplanar travel, Hellsick. Well, that did update our questline here. We found an old grimoire that outlines the steps for a ritual to open the portal. This sounds like the way to get to Raphael's House of Hope in the Hells. We should follow the instructions. So, it's a matter of doing this ritual circle, but my guess is that the ritual is actually what's going on above this place, so we need to be able to access that. And I need to figure out how to disable that trap. We'll come back, that's for sure. It's just I want to try and get into Forge of the Nine. That was our initial goal, but we didn't manage to actually do it. Let's do a quick save here.
I'm telling you, that flame fist was winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me, very suggestively, I might add.
A suggestive nod? You've been single too long.
Alright, he seems a bit busy there, so let's do it.
A couple turns should do it.
What about the tall one? He's a bit of all right.
Man. I feel like there are eyes everywhere, but let's try.
Don't waste the step.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Let flowers say what words never can. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Okay, what do we have going on in here?
Color of the rainbow, right here.
I'll take that.
Just need to be a little bit careful here because, I feel like it's easy to get discovered. Why are the flaming fists running around? Have we been discovered?
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do?
Goddamn. Come on.
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
What? Why is Will all the way out there? And then, okay, he's just like appeared back in here. Whoops.
Keeping pace. Friendly looking shadow.
Okay, maybe it's because I'm stealing some of these ingots and stuff. Let's send all of that to camp. Let's send these to camp as well. Don't need them right this moment.
Time to press ahead.
The Devil You Know, an autobiography. Damon's Journal. Devils take it, but it's hard to hold a pen properly after pounding with a forge hammer all day. However, I want to get this down while it's on my mind. The issue. For a Faerunian city, Baldur's Gate is practically swimming in infernal arms. Before Eltruel was taken, I saw maybe 2 weapons of infernal iron in 3 years. Here in the gate, I see that many every 10 day. Not that I'm complaining, as specialist in infernal iron, it's great to have sources of the metal available. I just have to hope this isn't a harbinger of an event like what happened to Eltruel. Yeah, maybe I should stop stealing some of his stuff. A pleasurable deal, we've seen that. But there is a huge chest down there, and I'm curious about what might be in there.
Let flowers say what words never can.
Yeah, a bit disappointing in here. I thought there was a little bit more.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow.
More ingots. I'll leave it. A pleasurable deal, the shocking truth. Below is a transcript of an interview with the writer and director of A Pleasurable Deal, Mr. Kingsley Harp. Interviewer, what was the inspiration behind this, if I may be so bold, entirely lewd piece of drama? It's about exploring the taboo, seeing who we as people really are. Yes, Robert makes a deal with a Cambion, but who wouldn't? So we have read that, haven't we? Let's not worry about it. And before we get into any trouble trying to like exit through here, I think I'm just gonna have the entire group portal down here to the central area. And I don't know how long we need to hang out away from the person that I've just pickpocketed. But, I get the feeling that we probably do need to wait a little bit more. I'm tempted to just do a long rest, to just reset stuff. Is that something that we should do? Maybe. And it might then be a good chance for us to pick up Astarion. So I feel like I might be wasting short rests and stuff here, but that's okay. Got plenty of food and
if not over,
resources, so I don't know if I should be checking in with everyone.
I want to have a word.
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course. I would, but you have so many friends already.
I think you can take Jaheira's
Well, in
place.
that case, I'm all yours.
And we do need to do maybe a few levels for Astarion, to be honest. We haven't used him for a while.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Wow. So that was Mystra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies. Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine.
Agree. So, what do you think of our hero Jaheira's house?
I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
Yeah, let's check in with everyone else as well, and then we'll have that sleep.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
Definitely. Jaheira?
Speak.
Okay, she has no comments about that. Will?
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
Yeah, Gale is pretty ambitious though, isn't he? Like, and will he be able to control the crown? Maybe it would corrupt him, right? So there's a point in perhaps maybe giving it to a god, but then I just think no one should have it. Not even the gods.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
Exactly the same lines from Shadowheart. Okay, I think we're done. I don't suppose these guys have anything new to contribute.
Saluna's blessings to you.
What comes next for you?
My wife will need care. I wish to find somewhere quiet, close to nature, where the sun can warm us and the moon can watch over us as we sleep. And Shadowheart, too, may wish to join us, perhaps, with her fine paramour at her side. Once you've put down this absolute threat together. I've gleaned enough from word around this camp to know you're more than capable. You will prevail.
You accept your daughter's choice of name?
Of course. Only a fool would alienate his child over a name. Shadowheart must determine her own path. That is what the Moon Maiden teaches. Still, I am unused to it. I can only hope she forgives a slip of the tongue now and again, until I adapt.
What happened during all those years? What did they make your daughter do to you?
I'm sorry, but what happened in that room, that must stay within the family. Just know that we endured and are grateful for your help.
So you're a lycanthrope. Shadowheart shared some of her memories with me.
I am. But with Seluna's guidance, I learned how to control the beast long ago. I only let it loose again when my family was threatened. Unfortunately, I was unable to stop what befell us, as neither elf nor wolf.
I won't worry with Emmeline for now. We could probably do a lot of those conversations a little bit later. Let's do a... just making sure that there's no additional letters. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, alright. Let's do that rest. And if anything, I could probably bring Astarion to do the pickpocketing of Helsik if we really need to. But yeah, in the next episode, I think I'm going to do a level up for Astarion at the beginning. And I'm just not entirely sure if we have the right equipment on for him. He seems to have been wearing this spider silk armor for the very longest time. So maybe it's time for a change. I just don't know what choices we have. So I'm going to have to take a look at what kind of light armors we have to put on for him. I also need to try and find another hand crossbow. I wonder if one of the traders sell hand crossbows that we could just simply pick up. You know, probably not the best stuff, but even just having an additional one just to increase our damage output, that would be good. But yeah, anyway, that's the thought process at the moment. Yeah, maybe this is what we're going to give him. I think I threw it his way for that, and you know, exact reason. But anyway, we'll worry about it when we come back in the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Drop me a like down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.